Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear children, and welcome to another soul-nourishing lesson right here at the SSVA and Kardec Radio for Kids. Tonight, our lesson is on the law of cause and effect, and to work alongside Master Jesus. Dear friends, we have a visitor from another planet. We are so excited to welcome him. Did you know Master Jesus has friends from other planets that come to help us? We can't wait to tell you more. But before we do, you know how it is. We call our Divine Master to be our number one teacher and very best friend. And how do we do this? Through a prayer. This is our connection from heart to heart with our Master. He's always ready to listen to us. So let us talk to him from heart to heart. Beloved God, thank you for sending us Master Jesus, our most beautiful brother, best friend, and teacher. We are so happy tonight that he can teach us about the law of cause and effect. The more we learn about your laws, God, the happier our choices shall be, and the happier our planet will become. Please count on us, dear God and Master Jesus. We look forward to learning more about your laws. Thank you for this opportunity, and let us pray so that we can share what we learn with other children, so that they can make better choices in their lives and for the planet as well. Thank you for giving us so many gifts every day, and especially for the gift of your love, dear God. We thank you. And with your permission and Master Jesus' presence amongst us, we ask you to begin our lesson tonight. And so be it. We are certain Master Jesus, dear friends, has heard us. And look, he's coming along. Hi, Master Jesus. Hi, friends. And Master Jesus, of course, he is always allowing the children to come with open arms. So let us imagine receiving a big hug from Master Jesus as he says, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And our friends already have a question. Whoa, they're such great learners. They have a question that maybe we are thinking about. They say, Master, can you tell us what the law of cause and effect is? That's a big name. We want to know too, Master Jesus. Woo, Master Jesus is always ready. He says, sure, this law works like this. Everything we say and do has an effect or a consequence. So that means that we have to think with a lot of love in our hearts before we take an action or before we share our thoughts and words, because whatever we do and say will have a result that will come our way. Wow, thank you, Master Jesus. And yes, good question, dear friend. Our friend is asking, thank you. Can you help us, Master Jesus, understand this better? Good point. We would all like to understand it better, Master Jesus. Can you help us? Ooh, he's fast. He's already explaining to us, dear friends. People who think and help others create happiness. Whoa! good reminder that we are co-creators with God, so we can create happiness. And people who complain and tell lies create problems in their lives, so we can be constructive or positive or destructive and negative. Let us think hard about our actions, because they have results, consequences for us and for others. Thank you, Master Jesus. We already learned a lot. And our friend here says, Master, can you tell us what will happen if everyone thinks and helps others? Wow, maybe that's our goal, that everyone on earth thinks and helps others. What would happen, Master? Ooh, he's explaining to us when this happens on Earth, because it will happen, friends. Our planet will be a world of regeneration. That is when we choose to do the good, when the majority of people, most people, choose to do the good. And because of that, Master Jesus says, this will be a planet where people want to improve themselves and live in peace. Imagine, friends, if everyone chooses to do the good, think the good, say the good, then of course we will live in peace. That's a beautiful idea, Master Jesus. Thank you for teaching us. Oh, yeah, our friend said it all. He says, whoa, that's awesome. Can you tell us more? Yes, please. We would like to know more. And Master Jesus says, absolutely. Let me tell you a story of a friend who already lives in a world of regeneration, where people have learned to follow the law of cause and effect. Wow. So if we want to live in a world where everyone is in peace, we too have to learn to follow the law of cause and effect. So now our dear Daisy is going to introduce us to the special visitor from another planet, so we can learn more. Right, Miss Daisy?
Yes, that's right, Miss Carol. Hello, friends. And it's so great because today we have a very, very special story to tell you. And Miss Carol already told us that it comes with someone that is visiting us from another planet. Yes, friends. So let us see what happened in this story when we're talking about the law of cause and effect. Well, friends, you already remember our dear Loopy. Yes, our friend Loopy. She always comes and is with us, and she brings her friend Ollie. They were there this day in the yard playing checkers. They were talking, and Ollie shared with Loopy that she was very worried because all she could see in the news was bad news. How come she was so worried about the future of planet Earth? And she asked Loopy, can you please tell me a story? I want a story to really bring peace to my heart. And Loop is so creative. She said, for sure, Ollie, I'm gonna tell you a story about robots, about androids from other planets. Wow. Something then happened, friends. Something very unexpected because Loopy didn't know that someone in another planet, yes, someone was hearing them and came all the way traveling through space and landed in her backyard. Yes, Loopy and Ollie were amazed. Oh my goodness, it looks exactly like the Transformer. And he said, yes, my name is Mr. Prime. I came all the way from another planet to visit you, to tell you about the great things about my planet. And he said, do you guys want to come on a journey with me? I want to show you my planet. Oh, wow. Loopy and Ollie were so excited. They didn't think twice, friends. And all of a sudden, Mr. Prime turned into a car, a flying car, and he took Loopy and Ollie away, and they start traveling. They left Earth atmosphere and start traveling through the space. And Mr. Prime said, "We know Earth is preparing to be a world of regeneration, a planet where its inhabitants will live in peace." Well, but then Loopy said, "How come, Mr. Prime? What about those who don't want to live in peace?" Well, he said, in that case, they will not stay on Earth. They're gonna be asked to move to a more primitive planet. Wow, Loopy and Ollie were amazing. They start thinking about planet Earth without wars, a beautiful place where people will live in peace. Well, yes, Mr. Prime said we will be in a beautiful world where people will really take care of nature. They will love one another. Yes, it will happen on planet Earth. Like Mr. Carroll told us, it is inevitable. It will happen. It happened in my planet and it will happen in yours. Wow. Lupin and Ollie were amazed. Ollie, the little kitten, she already started thinking about herself traveling to the moon, being the very first kitten to travel to the moon. Wow, can you imagine, friends? That would be awesome, right? Well, Loopy too, very creative and imagine. Loopy started thinking about she could go and visit friends in another planet. Do you guys remember Mr. Mozart? Yes, he lives in Jupiter. And Loopy thought, wow, wouldn't it be amazing if I could visit Mr. Mozart in Jupiter? Oh, wow. Yes. Well, at this time, Prime said, get ready, friends, because we gonna land very, very soon. And I cannot wait to show you my planet, the planet that I call home. And soon they arrive, friends. Yes, they arrive at the planet where Mr. Prime lived. And as soon as they land, they were amazed. It was so beautiful. Everything was so clean. It was all very technological. And Mr. Prime said, well, this is because all the inhabitants, they have learned one of the universal's law, a very important one, the law of cause and effect. Well, Loopy said, what do you mean? What is this law of cause and effect? He said, well, you know that my planet used to be like planet Earth. It used to be a planet that was violent, it was dangerous. I also saw a lot of bad news. But then people went through a transformation. Huh? Loopy said, what do you mean a transformation? What type of transformation? He said, well, it's not like the Transformers, friends. I know we were thinking about the Transformers, but he said it was an inner transformation. Yes, they changed from within. They discover that everything that is they said and everything that they done, there was a consequence, an effect. Loopy said, what do you mean, Mr. Prime? Everything that we say and do, there's an effect and consequence, like Master Jesus taught us, right? Yes, Prime said, exactly. For example, people who think and help others, they create happiness. And people who go around complaining, telling, sharing bad news, telling lies, well, they create misfortunes and ugly things for themselves. Wow. But Lupe was still amazed and she said, are you sure everyone here, they only talk about good things? All they do, even in the internet, is all they do is to share good news? He said, yes, Lupe, everywhere. Everyone is focusing on doing things that are constructive, things that are good, and helping others. Well, Lupe at this point, friends, she was amazed. She was blown away and she started imagining all her earthly friends holding hands with beings from other planets, like Mr. Prime, like Mr. Moser, and so many others. And she imagined how beautiful it will be the day that everyone on earth they learn how to apply the law of cause and effect, and everyone on earth would be living in a world of regeneration. Everyone will be living in peace and everyone will be happy. Wow, friends, what a story, right? Can we imagine how beautiful it will be? A planet of regeneration, our planet Earth. We will get there one day. We will. So now, friends, you know, we heard our story, but now we need to apply it. It's our turn. And today we have a special guest. Mr. Prime is coming with us, and he's here to help us understand more this law, cause, and effect. We need to practice. Please, Mr. Prime, help us. And he says, yes, now is our turn. Let us practice the law, cause, and effect with the help of Prime. Yes, friends, remember the law, cause, and effect. If we choose to do the things, if we choose to be helpful to others, we will be creating happiness. But if we choose to tell lies, if we choose to do things to others that are hurtful, we will be creating problems. So let us practice, friends. We need your help. Yes, please help us, friends. We will show you a scenario. And Master Jesus will help us. Master Jesus has a very important question. Let us look at this scenario. A little boy is pushing the other. Master Jesus is asking us, friends, do you think that the boy who is pushing the order, do you think he's creating happiness or he's creating problems? Yes, for himself, remember the causal law and effect. Yes, it's something we have to learn because it comes back to us. So, do you think he's creating happiness or problems? We want to see your answers, friends. Put it here on the chat. Let us know. We really want to hear from you. Yes, we do. So, what do you think, friends? Please help us, Master Jesus, because I will say that, we will say that he's creating problems. Yes, because he's hurting someone else. He's not being nice. He's not being helpful. Isn't that true, friends? Mr. Prime, he's here to explain it even more because he says, until this boy learns to help others, he's not ready yet to live in a world of regeneration. So, if we want to live in a world where there is happiness and peace, we need to learn to help others. And if we are being hurtful, we are creating problems. Wow. Thank you, Master Jesus, and thank you, Mr. Prime. So, friends, Let us do one more. Yes, we want more. You need to practice more. So let us see another scenario. Hmm. Let us look at this picture, friends. We see here many, many friends, and it looks like they are watering the plant, they are vacuum, washing the dishes, hanging the laundry. It seems like they're being very helpful around the home, right? Hmm, that is interesting. Master Jesus, help us. We want to hear from you. What is your question? Master Jesus is asking, are the children in this picture creating happiness or creating problems? What do you guys think, friends? Let us know. What do you think? Do you think when you are helping your parents at home, when your mom says, "Can you please make up your bed after you wake up in the morning? Can you please help me and take out the trash? Can you load the dishes in the dishwasher?" Right? What do you think, friends? Are you creating happiness for your family and for yourself, or are you creating problems? Hmm, let us see, friends. Master Jesus has the answer. Yes, he says the children are creating happiness because they are helping around the home, and it is cut it here, friends, but that's what it says. They are helping. They are. So, Mr. Prime, what do you have to teach us about this? Well, he says because they learn how to help, they are ready to live in a world of regeneration. So, friends, if you can picture the world of regeneration, people will be helping one another, starting at home, but also in other places, at school, right? On the streets, people will be helping one another up to a point that we'll never see someone on the street asking for help because everyone will truly be helping one another. Wow, isn't that beautiful, friends? I want to live in a world of regeneration. How about you? Do you want to live in a world of regeneration? Wow, it's amazing. Well, we have then, friends, one more scenario for us to practice. Let us look at this next scenario. Hmm. Oh, wow. Look at this little girl, friends. She is stepping on the plants. Wow. It's interesting. It looks like she's not very happy, right? It looks like she's having some anger issues, maybe? Master Jesus, can you tell us what do you think? Well, Master Jesus is asking us, is this girl creating happiness or she's creating problems? What do you guys think, friends? When we are outside, when we are playing in nature, and if we're not being nice, if we are stepping on the plants, if we are taking the flowers without being kind and asking nature for permission, hmm, do you think we'll be creating happiness for ourselves or problems? Remember the law of cause and effect. Everything that we do has an effect, a consequence. If we do something good, something positive, we will receive something good and something positive. But if we do something like this little girl, if we are hurtful, not only to others, but to our planet, to our plants, the plants are blessed, right? They are. They come from God. So, well, in this case, she is creating problems because she's hurting nature. She's not being respectful to nature. Wow, that is so true, right? Well, our friend Prime is telling us until this little girl learned to take care of nature, She is not ready to live in a world of regeneration. That's right, friends. Remember, Mr. Prime told us in this story, a world of regeneration, people will respect, they will take care of nature. Yes, because we need nature. We need the plants, because without the plants, we cannot breathe. So we need to be very loving and kind. So next time that we are all outside, when we see a beautiful tree, a beautiful flower, we will be very caring and very helpful. What do you guys think? Right? Because we want to build a world of regeneration. Yes, we do. Well, friends, this is so great. So now we invite you to continue practicing this throughout the week with your family. Yes, you know, the family heart work. We cannot forget is the heart work, is the work for the heart. Yes. So we invite you each day of the week, you with your parents, you're invited to work with Mr. Prime in how you can create happiness by completing each day the following affirmation. Today I created happiness by, and you can complete the sentence, friends. We have some examples here for you. You can create happiness by telling the truth. Very important. Always telling the truth, not lying, right? By helping your parents at home, paying attention at school, not being distracted, listen to your friends, paying attention to the teacher, by taking care of nature, like we talked about, doing your homework with joy. Yes, we love homework. Homework is a blessing. We love learning, helping a classmate at school if they need help, and always, friends, speaking and writing good things. Yes, if we focus on doing the good, we are great. We're ready for a world of regeneration. So we invite you, friends, to share your work with us. Yes, work with your parents and then ask them to send us the beautiful affirmations that you did. You can record a video. Yes, we would love to hear from you, all the educators at the Spiritism programs for youth and children. And now, friends, yes, we're getting close to the end of our class. We are ready for our final prayer. Remember, this is the moment that we thank Master Jesus. Yes, our dear Master Jesus. You know, he's our best friend. Yes, he is. And we're going to invite Miss Carol to join us. We will join you together, friends. How special, right? So that we can be here praying with Master Jesus and with all of you together in this very special day. So let us close our eyes and let us say, thank you, Master Jesus, for bringing this beautiful lesson to us tonight. We are so grateful that you is our big brother, our best friend, and you taught us today how everything that we do, everything that we say has an effect and a consequence. And we learned the importance of focusing on doing good things, on helping others, always telling the truth, and always thinking about others. Today we pray that all the children around the world, they can feel your presence, they can feel the blessings, and we pray for planet Earth so that we can very soon be a beautiful world of regeneration. We then ask your permission, dear Master, to close the class of tonight. And so be it. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us today. It's such a beautiful opportunity to be here with you. And we will see you here next week for another class. Have a beautiful day, friends, a beautiful evening.
Bye, friends.